To say about the coming election. Of course, we start campaigning a bit early, and that's unique about us. But I want to draw us back to some of the things that happened before elections. And one of them is that uncharacteristic hatred that usually exists, where you find people who have been friends just turn against each other, start looking at each other as great enemies. Sometimes it's because of the hatred that has been there, the historical injustices that has been there. And I understand that especially when something has happened to you in the past and when the wound has not healed, it becomes painful even from the inside of you. Those of you who have been ever hurt when you are still young or at some point in your life, you can agree with me and you know what I'm talking about. But I want to address you, especially as somebody who has tested what we call the love of God. You know, God says that His love covers a multitude of sins. We can learn from Him that He was able to love us unconditionally, meaning that He did not wait for us to qualify for Him to love us. He even said one day that it will come a time when before we pray, He answers us. This time round, I want us to stick to the side of love, stick to the side of brotherhood, stick to the side of unconditional forgiveness. I know this time is the time that we are going to be enticed to hate each other. It's a time when we are going to be balkanized. This against that. This group of people against that group of people. I want to say, regardless of where you want to vote or which side you want to stand, kindly do not fall to that temptation. I want us to learn from the Gen Zs. These people do not have the capacity to be made to hate this tribe and that tribe. The Gen Zs, their concern is how people are going to get their income, how our future, the future of our children and our grandchildren is going to be, how people are going to get education, how people are going to get this and this, which is important. So, we can also learn from this guy called Joseph in the Bible. His brothers did so bad to him. You remember they even threw him in a pit and left him for dead. And two of them came and took him and sold him to traders. And that time it was so bad. When you are sold to traders, you could be displayed like a cow on the market. They could come and choose from among you who can go and do a good job to the masters, and you could be sold as a slave. That's what happened to Joseph. He could be actually having a very deep wound against his brothers. But Joseph understood that all this happened to him because it was the will of God to make him to go forward, to go ahead of his brethren and make a place for them and for their nation. And that's what Joseph did. When he looked at his brothers, they could not know him, but he told them that you are my brothers. I will not do anything wrong to you. God sent me ahead as a posterity. I want to tell you this, that this country, Kenya, is blessed. And this country is meant for love and not for hatred. We need to love each other. We need to forgive each other. We need to give each other a benefit of doubt. We need to know that there exists potential in each one of us. And if we harness it, we are able to be the best for each of us. God bless you. Thank you so much.